Hello everyone, my name is Navin Reddy and in this video we'll do an unboxing of a laptop. Now, the moment you say a laptop, we have a huge range of laptops available in the market, right? Yes, in the initial days we were having specific laptops to buy from, but now every company, depending upon your budget, they have a laptop for you. Doesn't matter is it Lenovo, HP, Dell or Asus, they have a laptop ready for you. Now, if you talk about current time, we need a laptop which is easy to carry, which is a powerful machine, and based on your use as well. So if you are a business professional, you will have a different requirement. If you are a student, if you are a programmer, you have a different requirement. And if you are into gaming, you have a different requirement. Now, when it comes to business, we have a streams of laptops available. On the other hand, we have gamers, and then we have a huge amount of collection for them, right? In fact, all the companies, is it Dell or Asus or Lenovo, they have a gaming machines available, right? And then, in fact, they name their machines as a gaming machine, they name their machines as business machines. But what about programmers? The moment you say you're a programmer, we don't have much options, right? In fact, all the big company employees, most of them prefer MacBook because they earn much, so they can spend much. So MacBook is one of the best machine to use as a programmer, but then it's damn costly, right? So on the other hand, we have Dell, but that is again costly machine when you compare it with Indian market. So which one to go for? When you say you are a programmer, which machine you should prefer? So in this video, we are going to unbox a machine which I will be using for programming purpose. I'm not sure if this is actually a programming machine because I still have to unbox it. Specs looks good. So as per the specs, it's an amazing machine. I can run any software, any application. In fact, this is i7, but I could have also gone for i5 because for programming purpose, i5 is enough. But the technology which I'm working on, so let's say if I work on blockchain, if I work on Android, or maybe if I'm rendering a video because I'm also a YouTuber. So that's where I went for i7, but I'm sure i5 8GB RAM will be enough for programmers. Let's unbox this. So this is Asus VivoBook. In fact, Asus has a machine for different ranges. Starting from low range, they have it for students, then for business, and then for the gamers. And then they have this Ultrabook series. They have ZenBook, and now they came up with a cheaper version of ZenBook, which is a VivoBook. So let's see how it looks like from inside. So you can see the specs here. If it is not visible, you can see that on the screen as well. So this is Intel i7 machine with 16GB of RAM. It also has a 2GB graphic card, and so that's important for me, not just because I write code, but also I edit videos, right? So I need i7 plus a 2GB graphic card, a dedicated one. But if you go for i5, they will not give you dedicated graphic card, they will give you Intel graphics. Okay, so when you open this box, you can see you will get this small charging adapter. Now, when you have a gaming machine, in fact, I also have a gaming machine for Asus, and it has a very big adapter. I will show you that in the end of the video. But this is a small adapter, so easy to carry. So that's important for me when I travel to different places. Okay, so we got some cover, and then some warranty cards and some materials. So we'll not use that now. Okay, what else we got here? So we got a big charging cable, and there comes the actual machine. So this is Asus, and look at the design, it's a beautiful machine. So I went with the gunmetal design, it has multiple colors to it. And again, to mention, this is not a sponsored video from Asus. I hope it was. They could have given me the free machine, but this is not sponsored. For different use, we have different machines here. So we have, in our office, we have MacBook for programming, and for experimental purpose, we have a desktop machine which is fully configured for editing videos. We also have one more gaming machine that is for development plus editing, and then this is specifically for my personal use. I mean, for programming stuff, and somewhere if I get time to edit videos, I will be using it. And look at the design. It's an awesome machine. You can see it's a gunmetal or kind of gray or silver, and then the keyboard. It looks cool. Now I went for 14-inch screen. We also have 15, but then if you look at the size, it doesn't look like 14-inch screen. It looks like a 13-inch machine. So you can see it has an amazing keyboard here, and then the important stuff is this fingerprint reader, because this machine comes with Windows inbuilt. So if you're using Windows, you can use this fingerprint reader. But then I will be using Linux here. I'm not sure if this fingerprint reader will work there, but good to have feature. I'll be using both in DualBoot, Windows and Linux. So maybe whenever I use Windows, I can use this fingerprint reader. And the weight, it's very light. In fact, it says thin and light. And okay, this is amazing feature it has. So if you open this laptop, you can see it says it has a ergo lift hinge, because the moment you open this, it will lift your keyboard a bit by somewhere around 3.5 degree. That's what I've read somewhere. It will be easier to type, right? Because it is not a flat now, it is almost like a desktop keyboard layout. So now it's time to boot this machine. I'm not sure if the charging is available, so I have to connect them. But again, we'll start this, but before that, I just want to compare with this machine with other two machines which I have. So when I say we have a gaming machine, this is the Asus ROG machine. This is a gaming machine, but we primarily use this for programming because we don't have a machines for programmers. No company launches by saying, hey, this is a programmer's machine. So that's where we have to choose between a business machine, which we can use it for programming, or we can use a gaming machine for programming. Now this is a beast. This is an awesome machine. They have it's of the same cost, I guess. So this is i5 7th generation. I bought it for 75,000 at that point. This is i7 8th generation and almost the same cost. It is 72,000. But the amazing thing is this is powerful, even it is i5. But look at the weight, it's damn heavy, and this is lightweight. So if you want to travel with your laptop to multiple places, this is not the machine you can travel with. Yes, you can carry it, but it is damn heavy. This is a lightweight machine you can carry. But again, the downside is this is not that powerful compared to this machine, because this has a i7U processor and this is HQ, right? So it is damn powerful than this. It also has a backlight, so you can see this machine has a backlight, which is red color because it's a gaming machine. But this one, they have, I guess, white lights. We'll see that. Now you can also compare this machine with MacBook. Now this is a 15-inch MacBook, and that's why you can see it's bigger. When you compare it with this 13-inch MacBook, then MacBook will be smaller than this one. But in terms of thickness, yes, Asus is thick, but I'm not paying that much of money compared to MacBook. MacBook is awesome when it comes to programming, but it's damn costly, right? So, and another problem with MacBook, so once you damage something from a MacBook, it's very difficult to repair them. Example, this key came out from a keyboard, and when I went to the service center, they said you have to pay around 40,000 rupees just to change the entire panel. So again, why to repair it? Okay, so let's boot this machine up and let's say power on. Again, I'll be making a detailed review about this after using it for at least 1 week on my official channel, which is Terisco. But then this machine don't have any power, so we have to charge it up first. So this has 2 USB port here, if you can see. Then we have a micro SD reader, notification lights, that is charging and it is on. And then we have a USB cable, one more. So we have one more USB port, which is useful. And then we have a HDMI port here, which is very important when it comes to use monitors and presentations. And then we have a USB Type-C. Now this is not for charging, don't get excited. This is only for the data transfer. And then we have a headphone jack. So I hope something has been charged. Yeah, so this is how this screen looks like. This is an amazing screen. So this is full HD IPS display. In fact, I have one more laptop which is Lenovo of the same size, but that's a low range machine and it has HD screen with a matte display. So it's not that good, but this looks awesome. In fact, before buying this machine, I was skeptical about this screen because nowadays when you talk about low range machines, we don't have good screen available compared to MacBook. With no screen is good, but this is awesome. Not that good as MacBook, but you can use it. Let's do a quick setup for this one. So this is how it looks like when you boot this machine. Awesome wallpaper they have, but then again I'll be changing it. Now resolution is full HD, and that's why you can see a small icon. By default it will give you 150% of screen icons, but I have reduced it to 100 so that I will get more crisp display. So battery backup, they say it is for 11 hours, but I don't think it will work that much. Maybe 4-5 hours will be enough for me. And then, so everything is awesome. It also has a backlight. Let me just try that first. Okay, so you can see it has a backlight. I don't know if it is visible in the camera. Let me just off my lights here just to show you the backlights. Okay, so you can see it has keyboard backlights, and okay, so you can also use it at the night time. So as a programmer, that's what you do, right? You do late night programming. So the machine is amazing. You can see it has amazing design, and the performance wise also it has a great specs. In fact, it will take 1 week for me to actually test this machine in all the ways, editing videos, doing some programming, and I will make another video on this. The only downside is this keys, the arrow keys, which we use a lot, but they have adjusted it with a small space. They could have given the bigger keys here. Okay, apart from that, the keyboard is beautiful, the trackpad is good, we have fingerprint, and then amazing display. So that's it from this review. If you are planning to buy a lightweight machine with a budget of around 50, you can go for i5 version of this, 70, 71, you can go for i7. But I guess for programmers, i5 will be enough. So that's it from this video.